Hello. What's up, Stride? What's up, Death Range? Alright, so I'm pretty sure most of the producer wildcards are released by now. Maybe there'll be some last minute things. I think the deadline might actually be up, so I'm pretty sure all of them are in. Yeah, we got a few to run through, but also we got some backlog of solo beatbox stuff as well that we're going to watch. We're going to kind of go from solo to loop, solo to producer, that kind of thing, like back and forth. What's up, JSANCH? Deadline in an hour. Perfect. Yeah, I'd say most of them are out by now, obviously. Maybe we'll be like one or two more. But I think like most of the big names are probably out. But yeah, let's not waste any time. We're gonna start off with solo here. We got Marvelous. I had this one recommended me to like a lot in the last week. A few people upset that I didn't watch it last week because apparently this is one of the best. Yeah, I enjoyed him in the under 18. I thought he was pretty good. But yeah, maybe there's a big level up here. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really talk to Saijo. I'm not really close with him. Seems like a cool guy. Like I wouldn't mind talking to him, but like I'm not a friend of his, so I wouldn't know. All right, let's begin.
What's up? My name is Marvelous. I'm from Indonesia, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 solo wildcard. Let's go.
You promised love will never fade. But now I'm lost in tears and pain. And your love was a dream that faded away. You're gone with nothing to say. Hold up on a Hold up on a Hold up on a What? Loves and memories. Promised love will never fade. But now I'm lost in tears and pain. Your love was a dream that faded away. You're gone, nothing to say.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this one, the biggest thing this one lacked was a good microphone. Like you can still hear everything, just that it would have benefited a lot with a good microphone, I think, for sure. Other than that, man, it's just like classic new age, kind of new gen beatbox style, right? Like mixing that musicality with crazy new school tech. This guy's pitch control is really good. I think he has like a genuinely good voice for sure, and is the way that he kind of goes back and forth from his technical kind of side to his musical side is very seamless. Like there's no rough transition. It seems very clean. So yeah, that's a really good wild card. I really wish he had a good microphone though. That would have just leveled it up significantly. But what I did hear from him was incredible. This is definitely one of the best, I think, from solo that I heard for this year. And also like the level for solo is really, really high, I want to say, for every category, honestly. But yeah, that's really good. I haven't like made a list yet, actually. I'm probably gonna do that soon. I've been holding off because I haven't seen like most of the wildcards yet. But I want to make like a list again that I do every year for like what I think will get in. This year is probably the most competitive because there's the least amount of wildcard spots across the board, so it's gonna be fucking tough, I think, for sure. But yeah, marvelous, man. Sick, super sick. Better than what I remember him from in 2024 or 2023, like 2 years ago now. Yeah, dude's leveled up for sure. So, what up, Justin? Whoa, that's crazy indeed. All right, I do have a list here. Definitely not as many wildcards as there was last week. But yeah, I think we'll actually be able to get through all of them here this time around, though. Yeah, so that's what we got for today. We do got the JSANCH here coming up later. But I guess actually since the JSANCH is here right now, we can just do that. We don't really have to follow it in order.
Yo, what's up? This is JSANCH from the United States, and this is my producer wildcard to the GBB 2025
What up,
World
Rhonda?
League. Let's go.
It's prime time for recording, bro. 4 in the morning. You know, it's when all like the creativity comes out, bro. Yeah, it sounds familiar. I think this is your kitchen track. Sounds familiar. I like that vocal. Sounds good. Yo.
Bring it back like this. Let's start phase 2. Let's go. Drop it now.
Oh. Filthy. Damn, bro. Crazy. Super sick. I want to rewind to one part, though. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny, bro. It's just like so in the front too, so it's like very, very audible. Oh man. Anyway, that's a good wildcard, JSANCH. Super sick. It's not like it's not like super produced too, because it's literally just MK2 and Launchpad. It seems like very true to like the kind of overall, you know, sound design that you would get normally from a solo MK2 device. Like it's pretty spot on in that era, right? Yeah, it's also like very much your style too, so also I am familiar with the track, but yeah. Second drop was nasty too. Like insane.
Drop it now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a 1,000 drops in one kind of second drop. I like that. Not like super progressive. It is kind of like all over the place. Like it doesn't really have like a steady flow to it, but it sounds good at the same time, right? So yeah, super sick, man. What up, Caden? What's unlisted? A chaos wildcard? That'd be pretty hype. I haven't seen Rages yet. I'll just throw up this list here again. I do got a list of people we're going to get through. We already did Marvelous and JSANCH. Why would Chaos have it unlisted, bro?
Yo, hello, I'm Aaron from Brazil, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League. Let's go.
Have you seen it, JSANCH? Is it like that bad?
Let's go. Open your eyes, see what I see. Open your ears, hear what I hear. Open
Yo, you can see the sweat. He's probably on take like fucking 300, bro. This guy is drenched.
eyes, see what I see. Open your ears, hear what I hear. Open your soul, feel what I feel. Open your mind, see through the hives. See what I see. Hear what I hear. Feel what I feel. See through the hives. through the see through the hives.
Oh. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Aaron's not too popular. For those of you who don't know who he is the most recent Brazilian champion. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff in here for sure. He definitely sounded like he was a little bit exhausted though. I can tell. Like the powerfulness of his sounds aren't usually up to par from what I'm seeing from him. He sounded like he got this take on like take 300. You can definitely tell just by how it sounded, and also physically looking at him, he was drenched in sweat. So like he was definitely beatboxing a lot before then for sure. Like, because you don't sweat like that. Well, he's from Brazil. It's probably hot, but at the same time, you don't usually sweat like that unless like you're going hard, right? So, yeah, I think it's like a good wild card for sure. Had a decent structure. Like the pacing was fine. The progression was, I think it was like fine for the most part. I thought he had really cool variations of basses in there for sure. Yeah, just like overall, I thought it was pretty solid. I don't think it's the best I've heard from Aaron, admittedly, but I think like it's a very solid wildcard nonetheless. Have you listened to Marvelous? Yeah, that was the first one I watched since the stream started. The very first one. You can just rewind. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, that's a pretty decent wildcard. Like you can't really complain. There was nothing like too crazy to complain about, I think so. Yeah, all right. I'll save rages for a little bit. Let's do impedance. Let's check out impedance. I watched Dr. Slow Sweat like 2 streams ago.
Hello, my name is IMPEDANCE from Japan. This is my wildcard video for GBB 2025 producer category.
This dude also, like, he always got this like Nintendo Pokemon-esque kind of sound design going on, at least like recently. I love it. It fucking sounds awesome.
Rise up, feel the fire in your soul. Step out to the world that I explore. Stay strong, don't look back, this path is yours.
So, it's time to fight.
Love the composition here. It's nice.
Rise up, feel the fire in your soul. Step out to the world that I explore. Stay strong, don't look back, this path is yours.
So, it's time to fight.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Damn, man. That's tough. Yeah, it does sound a lot like Pokemon, huh? I know he did like Pokemon tracks in the past, right? It was like Route 17 or some shit. I can't remember the track name, but yeah, so obviously an influence from that old school kind of Nintendo, like late 90s, early 2000s kind of sound design with their old handheld console games, right? Then just kind of adding like that hard, tough fucking impedance style that we're used to seeing him when he used to loop right on the MK2 all the time. So yeah, I don't know, it fit really well together. I think like it kind of complemented each other, kind of having like the Nintendo kind of sound design as like a bridge almost, or chorus even. The only thing I would say is that the second drop only had very minor changes from the first. Like I think they're a little bit too similar. I think if we're like being like hypercritical, I think like the drops were a little bit too similar, even though they did sound like really fucking good. Like the overall sound design of the drops itself was really good. But I think comparing the first one to the second one, the differences that he did add were just so minor that it almost sounded exactly the same. So, I think judges might look at that in a negative way, maybe, perhaps, but who knows? I think it's still a really good wildcard, though. I can't remember the first one we watched. Oh yeah, it was JSANCH's. Yeah, this is a different kind of feel. This is like a true producer wildcard. JSANCH was just MK2 Launchpad, so it still felt like a loop station track to me. This one was like true production, like Ableton stuff. So yeah, you can't really achieve that kind of sound design on a MK2, right? It's just unrealistic. So yeah, that's a solid wildcard. I think I enjoyed that one a lot. You love Pokemon, hate Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo can be cringe sometimes, for sure. I did not watch BIZKIT or Den yet. And I did not watch Napalm, no. I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out, Wichu. What lord, bro? Are people talking shit about KFP? Alright, we're going back to solo. Let's check out Helium.
GBB25 solo wildcard. Pikachu groove.
No relation to Pikachu at all, okay?
Pikachu. Go drum and bass. Pikachu.
Yeah, that is a wall card for sure. I felt like it was a kind of like a freestyle, like pedal to the metal right from the very first second. You know, classic helium kind of tech, but that's kind of all it was. It was very one-dimensional wall card, if that makes sense. There wasn't much variety going on. It was just kind of a showcase of his, you know, his percussion, which we're kind of all really used to hearing already. Even in like the way he executed it is very reminiscent, going back all the way to 2021 Helium. So, yeah, I think like a approach for a wall card like that is kind of risky, because I feel like nowadays, like the way that beatboxing has been evolving, especially like the newer generation, like their kind of ability to like intertwine these different kind of like styles of beatboxing into one and make it sound really good with their composition and structure, right? Like we just watched Marvelous. I thought like he had a really good way where he utilized his musicality with his technicality, the kind of way that he switched between the two so seamlessly. I thought it was really impressive. Helium kind of went that one direction and didn't really sway from it at all. So, yeah, I want to say I'm like disappointed, but at the same time, I feel like he kind of didn't really put in maximum effort intentionally. Which is fine. It's whatever. He doesn't really have much to prove, I guess. But, yeah. It is Helium, so if you're a Helium fan, I think you'll probably really enjoy that one. But for like a GBB 2025 wildcard, I definitely want to see more from him, personally. Yeah. Alright. KFP did good. Nice. Wait. Yeah, JSC... Did it happen yet, Justin? Was that yesterday or today? I get what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about like the shoutout videos for some reason. So KFB did good. If he did good, do you mean like he won against Hira? Like that kind of good, or he performed good in the battle? I know you don't want to spoil anything, but if you want to DM me, that'd be better probably. Have I checked out Rage's producer? Nope. We'll watch that soon. Let's watch BIZKIT.
This is BIZKIT from the USA, and this is my producer wildcard. Yeah, that's right, for the GBB 2000.
Yeah, BIZKIT producer wildcard. I'm just kind of thinking about this now. Like, what is he gonna do?
2025. I got my handy dandy second device right here.
Oh, okay.
It does all my MIDI. It's better than a launch pad. Let's go.
Or not. He has two devices. Is that an MK2? Yeah, it is. Right now. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's two MK1s. So I guess like all MIDIs are considered like a second device now for a producer. But if he's using two MK1s, then it's definitely producer.
Run this!
sound. I run this rhythm into the ground. I need to know if you're ready to fucking headbang with me.
That's a great
You
build-up.
already know, but if you don't,
Run this.
Dude, nah, that's tough.
do you get it now? I'll run this. This is the real shit. You know I run this. This is the real shit. You know I run this. This is the. Hit him like. Come on. I run this. I run this.
That's tough, man.
Second device.
I didn't even see him use the pedal once. So he probably did like once, but I didn't see him use it. So yeah. That's tough, bro. That's tough. It's classic BIZKIT style, right? Not really much different from his his regular loop station wildcard, because he just added one single pedal. And I think he might have used it like once. I have to watch it again, so. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Classic rhythm style too, right? Like that's one of BIZKIT's bread and butter for sure. It's just a classic fucking 1,000 drops in one track from BIZKIT, and if you fuck with that style a lot, you really like it, like I do. So, yeah. Like, what more can you really ask? MK1 still, dude. Like, how much further can this guy push that device? Like, I don't think much further. Honestly. Who knows, man? Like who knows? I think, like, he'd have to branch out to different kind of genres of music and style. Like, style, especially. To really, like, I don't know, push that device, I think. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. I don't know how serious he is with this wildcard. Like, I don't know if this is a legitimate producer wildcard. I guess it is, right? Yeah. I guess there's no, like, yeah, I don't see in a world why this wouldn't be allowed. But yeah, it's obviously very loop station heavy, right? So not really sure how well that's going to go up against like the crazy produced tracks. Who knows though? I think he knows that as well. Like, I figure BIZKIT knows that. But yeah. Just an advertisement. That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is the vibe that it gives me. I think he's okay with that for sure. He's not a producer by like the actual term. So yeah. 1 second. All right. Let's do a solo again. Let's check Given.
Yo, Gifon tomosimasu. Kongra.
Yeah, Den. I didn't expect Den to drop a producer wildcard, but we'll check that one out next. That one's intrigues
GBB
me.
Wildcard 2025 Fort League solo category. Tanoshinde kudasai.
さらにでさらにで The eternal of serenity. The eternal of serenity. Eternal serenity. Eternal serenity. Eternal serenity. The eternal of serenity. This is serenity.
Lord, bro.
Serenity. Serenity.
That might be the best given wildcard I've seen. Is like not much different in terms of like what he does as a solo beatboxer. It's just like, again, like one of these guys who just stays in his lane and improves in it, right? I will say he probably has the best utilization of a post snare that I've ever heard. Like legitimately, his ability to kind of just like pepper it in everywhere and make it sound so like prominent and strong is actually kind of crazy. I was reading the chat there. In terms of his lyrics, bro, I have no idea what the fuck he was saying. I think it's probably a different language. I can't tell if he was speaking English or not, honestly. It's just the way he delivered it. So I can't really comment on that. I can't say if his lyrics are mid because I can't understand them. So, with that being said, that's a really good wildcard. Very technically heavy. His combinations are absolutely killer though. Like that's insane. That's tough, man. It's actually like also kind of jarring going from like a produced track to solo beatbox because you immediately hear the lack of sub bass. It's so jarring. Like it's so quiet in terms of sound design. Yeah, but it that's the nature of it, I guess. I fuck with it regardless. All right. A fellow clamor dropped a color-based producer wildcard. Color-based. Omega? All right, we'll watch Den first.
What's up? This is Den from Canada, and this is my producer wildcard for the GBB 2025 World League.
The fuck is he even going to use, bro?
All love you the most.
ghost. Sunset and a red sky. Got me feeling some way. Looking at you same way.
This is Ben at its best.
With you it's a good time. Feeling like a Monday. You make it like a Friday. Moment, I had enough. Moment, 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 I had enough. Moment, I had enough. Moment, I had enough. Moment, I had enough. Love is bringing me down. Love is bringing me. Love is bringing me. Love is bringing. Love is bringing. Love is down, 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 down. Let go of your doubts, let the music take control. Just take my hand, oh. Be my lover, I'll treat you right. Hot like summer, I'll make you mine. When you're under, I'll stay right here. Through the thunder, baby, no, I'll stay near.
That's good. That's good, bro. That's not what I expected. That's a good fucking wildcard, man. I love his approach to it. The first half was like a medley of all his tracks. Then like the second half was something new, I think, but I really like the approach of that. Don't watch it. Yeah, Chaos. People were saying you had a fucked up technical problem or something, bro. I got you, man. I won't watch it this live stream, but I'll look forward to it tomorrow, dude, for sure, for sure. Yeah, but fucking Den, man, like that's a good wild card, dude. Justin, if Den is at fucking, if he's at Great North, man, convince him to fucking do that on stage, bro. Like that would be fucking hype. That'd be so hype. I got you, Chaos, bro. No worries, man. So I feel like my thing with Den is that like he has a really good style that is heavily improved with his ability to post edit. If that makes sense. Like if he can put like vocal effects on his lyrics, like that's huge for him. And also just like general like post production with the mix and mastering works like heavily in his favor with his kind of style. So yeah, that's just like a fucking perfect fit, man. Like that kind of style of production for Den is so good. Very satisfying, man. I like that one a lot. That's probably my top 3 right now, for sure. I haven't watched too many, but that's definitely my top 3. We'll see where it is at the end, but all right. I'll take a piss break, and then I'll be back. I didn't watch Rage yet. All right, I am back. Yeah, I think 2 wildcard spots for producer is fucking crazy. Honestly, 5 wildcard spots for loop is crazy too. 6 for fucking solo is crazy as well. Like, they just kind of decreased it all across the board this year. Yeah, it seems like they're doing more pre-qualifiers for solo at least. Then yeah, loop is just what it is, you know. People qualified from winning, like, or placing top 3, then there's 1 pre-qualifier for Beat City, so, like, what can you do there? They'd have to open loop up to the top 16 if they wanted more, which I don't think they'll do. I think at the least they should do not wildcards, eliminations again to open up more wildcard spots. All right, let's go. Let's do King Inertia. Then we'll go back to a producer. I think we'll watch Rage after this one. It's been long enough.
Yo, what up? This is King Inertia, and this is my wild card for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League.
This wildcard's a freestyle, it says. Yeah, so that's a freestyle. Definitely evident when you actually listen to the entire thing. Also an interesting choice to film outside and not isolate the sound and remove it in post. Like, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, my opinion with freestyle wildcards is obviously like not a good thing to do traditionally for an event like this. Like, you could get away with it, but it has to excel. Like, it has to be a really fucking great freestyle, you know what I mean? Barely anyone can do that. Napalm might be the only one who can do like a legit freestyle and actually get a wildcard spot. Yeah, that's that stuff. Not my favorite thing from King Inertia, honestly, being quite honest. A lot of things in that wildcard I didn't really like that much. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's a freestyle, so he obviously didn't take it super seriously, so it is what it is. All right, we're gonna go to Rage now.
This is Rage, and this is my producer wildcard for the GBB 2025 World League.
What is that? Yo, Mars. Is that MK2 launchpad only? Okay. That makes so much more sense. I was about to, like... Yeah. I was... dude. If that actually turned out to be, like, MK2 launchpad only, I just would have fucking stopped caring about anything ever again. Because, like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you get that good, bro? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I don't use Ableton. I don't produce. All I can say, bro, is that that's like... That's just rage, man. Like, that's knowledge. That's just pure talent. He's a fucking genius, man. Like, let's be real. The dude has, like... Have we ever seen someone with this much raw talent in creating music in the loop scene before? And produce at such a, like a fast rate? It's like 3 years. Like 3 years. Those drops were just... They're fucking insane. Like, they were so different from another two. Like, they both had their own identity, but they both fit the track very well. I don't think I've been, like, that stunned from a video before. And it's also crazy because, like, Rage, almost everything I see from Rage is the highest of high tier. So my expectations for this were already high. And it just blew it out. Like, I have no more roof above my head. Like, my expectations are in fucking... They're on Jupiter right now. That one's going in a playlist for me. Like, that's playlist worthy after one listen, I think. Unbelievable. That's fucking wild, man. Do you think that's in? Like, Justin Mars, do you guys think that's in? I haven't seen all the wildcards yet. I'm assuming you guys saw most of them. I'd put this one in so far, for sure. It's my number one. What up, MH? What's up, bro? LFOs was crazy? Yeah. We'll watch him in a little bit. Alright. Let's check out what? Oh yeah, ANTRIX did one as well. Oh, Mr. ESUOH did one as well.
Yo, this is Walt, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 producer category. Let's do it again.
That's an interesting visualizer right there.
Smrdy jsem ta kurva háj, že už neumím mluvit, já neumím mluvit. Posloucháme hasla pravou stranu jsem nasatá, budeme se bavit, baby, budeme se bavit. Get the feature line, smrdy jsem ta kurva háj, že už neumím mluvit, já neumím mluvit. Posloucháme hasla pravou stranu jsem nasatá, budeme se bavit, baby, budeme se bavit. Kopat se matá, jako Superman, tohle je píču kebrsta, tohle je píču kebrsta. Světa světí, já se řídím do mavu, plných lidí píču a jsem tam. Já jsem tam, kopat se matám, jako Superman. Tohle je píčo, kde stav, tohle je píčo, kde stav. Světa vidí, já jsem Fuss.
Maybe like Russian vibes or some shit, you know?
Yo, 1 2 1 2. Doing this shit again. I'm a bastard, going back to the start, man. Fuck this, I'm hungry, like a motherfucker, straight poetry. Take your rhymes, each and every single one of them are gonna put you in the graveyard. I'm the savior, yeah. Under the radar, hey now, stay with me like I'm the sailor. No one gonna save you, fuck, you're making crater. Slice into you like I'm a jumping into tomatoes. I'm doing you a favor, trust me, I'm the lyrical killer, mastermind driller. I'm a smasher, hella beast, squished by a gorilla. Bitch, thinking dollar billa, on my mama flip a killer. Spitting fire like Godzilla, speed up the rhythm, yeah. They're telling me I shouldn't, but I shoulda. Stop telling me, bro, you're not my fucking brother, motherfucker. Taking a shot from a Glocker, bullets loaded, bang, bang, blocker, gonna throw some knuckles. Gonna throw some knuckles. Doing this shit again, fuck, yeah.
Nah, man.
Yo,
that's wild. Fuck, bro. That's crazy, bro. I don't understand that one, honestly. It felt like 3 different tracks in one. And like the way that it just kind of like flowed into each other really worked out, though. I didn't expect that fucking like crazy hip-hop switch. It felt very like, I don't know. Maybe it was his accent. It felt like very UK vibe. It was like a European to Russian to UK kind of like vibe I was getting. But yeah, it was like as a track overall, man, like that's wild. Like the approach he took for that, you don't see that too often, huh? That's a very unique kind of way to structure a track. Yeah, Mage, I kind of like it as well, bro. Like, it's different. It's not, like, traditional producing. Or just, like, even go as far as, say, like, looping. I'll stick that in with it as well. Like, it's not traditional, like, music you usually hear, right? From these wildcards for GBB. It stands out for sure. It's different. Yeah, I fuck with that approach, man. That's crazy. You gotta kind of have this mindset to make something like that, man. His vocals are on point. You're talking about the last part, yeah. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, I think I'd still have Rage at number 1. But this is like, this is fantastic as well, I think. This would be number 2, like a close number 2 for me. Check out LFOs. What up, Frosty? Den is your favorite? Yeah, I really fucked with Dens as well. I kind of like Dens as well for, well, different reasons than Watts, but they're similar in a way that they're different and unique, and they both kind of stand out. So, yeah, Dens is fantastic. I think I'd have Den at number 3. Travis Scott Crew wildcard. All right, let's check out LFO. I will say, I wasn't the biggest fan of LFO's loop wall card, but I know LFO more as a producer than a looper. I guess like they kind of go hand in hand in some sense. Like I think he was a looper before he turned producer, so yeah.
And my name is Wolf from China, and this is my producer wildcard for GBB 2025.
Ah, man. 3.5 minutes. I guess that's like the max length, I assume, for the wildcards for the producer. I figured it would be a little bit longer, huh? I thought for producer maybe they probably go like 4 to 5 minutes, but I guess not. Fuck, man. No, that sounded great. That sounded really good. You know, didn't rely on these crazy heavy drops like a lot of people kind of go for, right? Like they didn't really go for the wow moment. I think it's just like fundamentally this one was great in almost every single area. It just sounded like one of the most clean mix I've ever heard for a producer. I don't even know what you would call that genre. It's like an amalgamation of multiple. Like there's definitely some trance in there, some side trance, a little bit of techno as well. Also, like with the melodies, like almost like a cultural thing from China. It kind of sounded like a little bit. Could be wrong. Especially at the beginning, right? Like you could even see like the artwork and the green screen. Probably influenced from his country for sure. But that was mixed in there a little bit as well. So yeah, it's just like fundamentally, this guy knows how to make music for sure. He knows how to tickle your brain with his sound design. I fuck with that hard too. That's a really good wall card, I think. I think if you're thinking like at a technical level, this guy produces, man. Like for sure. Not super flashy, doesn't like have these crazy drops by any means. He just fundamentally sounds amazing. So, yeah. Progression, yeah. For sure. Yeah, the switch up at the end was nice too. I like the mix on the lyrics too. Interesting. Very robotic. I was gonna say Daft Punk, not really. Yeah. Anyway, that's a super sick wildcard as well. We'll go SLETHER, then we'll watch ANTRIX. Also Miss Resso after that one too.
Yo guys, this is SLETHER, and this is my wildcards against the Grand Beatbox Battle producer category. Look, there's people behind me.
That's why I can't be alone. That's why I can't be alone. I can't be alone. That's why. I don't know how you've never noticed how there's always been two of me. One side highs as the other showing. Oh, how I'd love to live free. All I breathe is ice in the form of lies, creating stars I need to breathe. Yeah, I know the price for using all these eyes to see what lies ahead of me.
Oh damn! I got B-Lo in this shit. Yeah, where was this film too? I thought it was just like his house and he had the living room opened up, but I guess not, huh?
One take wonder.
Yeah, got all the German boys there. Yeah, it's so different, right? Like you go from fucking someone like LFO to Slethers, it's just completely different kind of field, right? Slether just got the MK2 and the HX and the Launchpad. So yeah. I like Slether a lot. I like his voice a lot. I love the way that he's kind of been developing his voice. Yo, guys, like chill the fuck out, man, with the PATBOX shit, guys. Like I've seen it already. Like wait until I'm done watching shit, guys. Like chill the fuck out. Like genuinely. But yeah, dude, like Slether is fucking great, man. It's just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like how can you compare something like that to something of like LFOs or Watts, right? Like I feel like the producer category, like a wide range of like the kind of music you can actually come in, right? Like, and now especially that they kind of threw the Launchpad into the mix, people who are just using like the MK2 and the Launchpad are kind of forced into that category, right? Like I think like ultimately it is about the music at the end of the day, but it's tough, man. It's tough. I do like Slether a lot, but it's so hard for me to kind of like compare and judge that to what we just heard from like LFO and Watt, right? It's like, and Rage, like they're all in a different kind of fucking field. So yeah. But yeah, Slether is fucking great. He had an amazing voice. He's kind of been improving that over the years. I think it's one of his strong suits now, for sure. Also, like the video was just entertaining, so. Jawline tutorial? Bro, genetics, man. That's the tutorial I have for you. Seems like it's recorded at 3 a.m. when everyone's drunk. Maybe. Do a spit snare. Alright, I'll watch this PATBOX fucking wall card, and if it's not the most wall card of all time, I'm banning all 3 of you guys.
Hello my friend, c'est PATBOX from France, and this is my wild card for the GBB 2025 solo category World League. Chez bébé n'a jamais tué africain. Rusame, karkata karaka zukamek, kesmik kermak jokaramek, kermanak kermak jokarame, segermanak kubik, tegerek kubik, tegerek kubik, tegerek kubik, tegerek kubik, tegerek kubik. bouger bébé, ça tue pas africain. Oui, tu connais le refrain.
All right. That makes up for it. That makes up for it. Yeah, that's one of the most wildcards of all time. I like the effort that they put into the production, for sure. I like that kind of stuff, you know. In terms of the beatbox, man, he has a pretty decent flow. I don't think I've ever heard PATBOX before. So, yeah, this is like a first time introduction, I think. So, yeah, you guys are safe. You're not banned. It was an entertaining wildcard. So, yeah, bro. He has some good fucking sound design, I want to say. I like the groove of it. Is it like reggaeton, maybe I want to say? Like genre-wise? I can fuck with that flow for sure. Yeah, I don't know if it's GBB level. I think it's pretty decent, though. Like, for sure. There is 6 wildcard spots, you know, so most prestigious of all time. So, yeah, it's also very jarring to see a producer wildcard than a solo immediately after. It feels like all the fucking sound design just gets sucked out into the orbit and there's no sub bass, so you're wondering why it's so quiet. But yeah, that's just the nature of solo and looping. So, all right, let's move on. Let's check out ESUOH.
Hi, my name is Mr. ESUOH, and this is my producer wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League. Hope you enjoy it.
Loop tech right there. And number 2 is kind of crazy. I don't know about number 2. Sounds like Stranger Things or something, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the atmosphere of that one. I think that's like the biggest strong point, I think, for me. The atmosphere that that track built, for sure. Didn't have like the crazy drops in it. Just did a really good really good job at building an atmosphere right from the beginning. Had a similar kind of sound design there for a moment, like Stranger Things. Which I thought like the soundtrack for that show was great. It was in like that kind of vein and that kind of vibe for sure. So yeah, I haven't seen ESUOH produce something like that before. Like I heard his music in the past on a Spotify, but it wasn't this kind of stuff. This is different. I don't know if like he's still fully comfortable in kind of doing this stuff, but yeah, I can fuck with this. If he like kind of starts going down this path, I can fuck with that a lot. Did I watch PATBOX already? Bro. No, I haven't, bro. Never heard of him. Producer is pretty stacked. 2 spots is crazy. I think that's like the craziest one. Yeah, Chaos doesn't want me to watch his wildcard. He wants me to wait until tomorrow. Also, what's up, AVH? Just realized that was you. All right, let's check out ANTRIX.
Yo, I'm ANTRIX and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 producer category.
You did this one last year, right? Sounds very familiar.
I hope you enjoyed this. One last breath, make the moment blue. Don't think about it, you should run soon. Feel the fire, let it fill the room. Everybody make him go boom.
Okay, yeah. I remember this one.
Everybody make him go. Thank you for watching my wildcard, but I gotta tell you one more thing.
So I got an opinion about this one. I have this opinion about wildcards like this. What are your guys' opinions about wildcards where it's a track they reuse from the event that they're trying to get into again? Like, what's your opinion about that? So this is the first round he used against Chaos, but now he's using this track as a wildcard to get into the next event. Like, what's your guys' opinions about that? Okay. So I think that it's mostly fine. As long as like the track is not reused a lot. Like if you used it from the event prior and you haven't really used it since, that's fine. Preferably, for me, I feel like even though I do think it's fine, I would preferably want you to at least attempt to update it or change it or alter it in a way to make it somewhat unique for the wildcard itself, right? Like that's my kind of opinion about it. From what I remember, I have to rewatch these battles because the last time I watched it was live. I don't think he changed anything here. It sounded pretty much, from what I remember, it sounding like. So yeah, I think like as a track itself, it sounded great. Probably one of my favorite ANTRIX tracks as well. I think in the battle itself, it worked very, very well. And also the track that he does after this is a fantastic counter to Chaos. But for this track, just a great solid track, man. It just sounded good, like every aspect of it. And the beatbox portion with a heavy reverb on it, I really enjoyed that. I thought it added a lot to the overall sound design. Very interesting kind of a tactic or technique for that. So I think this could honestly score like very high in the judges. And I think ANTRIX could potentially get in, but I don't know. Like, I think the level is super, super high, and the fact there's only 2 spots is crazy. But I think, like, this kind of narrative, we kind of said, like, the same thing about him last time. I think, like, a lot of people, when they saw ANTRIX, they didn't expect him to rank so highly in the wildcards last time, and he did, right? But he just has really good fundamentals, I think. I don't know too much about, like, the process of DAWs and using Ableton and stuff like that, and whatnot, but his like tracks always sound really good, like fundamentally good, like the mix and everything. So I think it possibly could rank high. Like I actually wouldn't be surprised if ANTRIX gets top 2 from this wildcard. Even though I personally probably wouldn't, I would not be surprised. All right, we're almost pretty much done here. I guess we'll watch Harvey. Actually, no, we do MACE first. I forgot MACE.
Yo, this is Mason. This is my last minute GBB25 producer wildcard. Hope you guys enjoy. I made this track in like 2 seconds. Thank you. Bye.
'Cause when I'm telling you I'm feeling stronger, I don't need you to feel that way. 'Cause you feel my pain. 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 I don't need you to follow me, 'cause you feel my pain. 'Cause you feel my pain. Feel my pain. Feel my pain. Hold my disgrace. I don't see no trace when you hold me this way. 'Cause when I'm saying, why are you playing? I don't need you to follow me. 'Cause when I'm saying, why are you playing? I don't need you to follow me. 'Cause you feel my pain. Me, when I finish recording and it's 3 minutes 45.
Yeah, so it says he used Ableton as his MIDI. Yeah, he used this routine in the was it the quarterfinals against Unhinged at USA Champs? It was somewhere in that competition. Yeah, it sounds pretty much what I remember it sounding like, so yeah. Not sure how much influence the Ableton actually had on this track. It just basically sounds like the MK2 only version from what I remember, so could be wrong. You correct me in the comments, but yeah, I think it's probably the most laid back MACE track I've heard. MACE usually has a more aggressive kind of style and tone. This one is definitely like a different approach from him. Kind of had that opinion when I first heard it, and it definitely remains the same now. So yeah. Again, it's one of these producer wildcards where like it just sounds MK2. Like fundamentally it is MK2. So it's tough to kind of go up against these behemoths who are super sick producers with laptops, right? LFO and like fucking Watt. Like you can't compare them to those. Like it's just a different field altogether. But yeah, like the music wise is great. I like it. Good vibes from MACE. GZ7V. I have not seen Toonies, no.
Yo, this is GZ7V from Saudi Arabia, and this is my wild card for GBB 2025, and let's get it.
Devil say, never say no, 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 no. be so deep. Never say no, 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 no. Devil say, never say. Be so deep, never say. Devil. Let's get it.
Nice. I like the genre switch up there. I always think if you utilize that good, it's a very powerful thing you can kind of do, and especially in a wall card, because like ultimately you want to showcase the best of your ability, and I think that's like a tough thing to do to make sound good, and I thought he did it pretty well. Immediately reminded me of Remix, you know, like heavy bass kind of style. Like the overall, like the percussion was kind of similar as well. The structure was kind of similar to Remix. That's the kind of vibe that I got from this wall card. Great sound design. Great like sound overall from the microphone. I thought like that was probably one of the better sounding wall cards from anyone. I don't know if there's like a hard set rule for mixing and mastering, but I feel like a lot of people in the solo haven't done it this year. So yeah. Top 6 level, not sure. But fundamentally this guy's good. Like he obviously has been practicing and you know, beatboxing for a while, I want to assume. So dude sounded really fucking good, and I haven't heard him before, so yeah, solid wall card, I want to say. Solid wall card. Shame that it is the most tough wall card season of all GBBs, I think. So yeah. All right, we're gonna end here soon. We'll watch like 1 or 2 more. Let's check out Toony.
Yo, my name is Toony, and this is my walker for Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League Producer category. Hope you enjoy.
I like that.
This. Escape from here. You can't
We are live.
God damn.
We are live. Are you ready to face all your fears? Are you ready to embrace all of yourself? And are you ready to live your real life? Life.
Damn, bro. Yeah, Toony is cracked, man. He just doesn't get any views, bro. Like, no one's watching his stuff. He'll get the GBB buff, man, but this dude's so talented. Remember, you guys remember his fucking JLC? Was it JLC? I think it was his JLC battle against Impedance. You remember that? Absolutely cracked. Like, ever since then, man, like, he's just not pulling in the views. This guy deserves more attention. His stuff is very high quality. I don't know if this is going to be, like, top 5 level, but it's, like, around there. I think this will probably fall in my top 10. I definitely had some problems with this wildcard, though, for sure. Like, I kind of like the play at the, like, the dark and light kind of vibe of it, right? I think, like, some of the transitions, though, going between the two are a little bit iffy. Actually, that might be my only complaint. Also, I think like some of the lyrical portions at the start was a little bit not great. Yeah, but other than those things, I think, yeah, it was pretty good. The drops were really good. That's definitely the highlight. Especially the last one, like that's crazy. Yeah. Don't know if this will be top 5, but man, he's really good. Underrated, I want to say. He's definitely, by definition, underrated, I think. Also, this is his first track using Da. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Have I seen Mr. Androides? Nope. You can watch that now.
Hi, my name is Mr. Androide, and this is my solo wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025. Oh, my son, you think you are the Messiah?
Yeah, I watched Dan earlier.
The truth is you are a liar. You live living in the fire. This isn't the truth. ¿Qué te piensas? Todo el tiempo en cuanto puedes le profesas a la gente que te... Every year.
Yeah. Dude is different, man. Yeah, you love to see that for solo as well. Kind of like a few that we watched earlier for the producer and stuff. Like they're all in their own element, right? Like they do these kind of things that no one else does. ANDROIDE is kind of like that for solo. He's just out there in his own world, man. Doing what he does. Yeah, I like the fucking hip hop switch up. Super sick. Also, trap. As popular as trap is, maybe I'm just tripping, but I feel like I don't see it as much as I used to. Like trap was really popular in beatbox, like I don't know, like 2017, 18, 19, around that era. And it kind of just fell off. Drum and bass started to take over. But now I feel like it's like coming back. Like people are doing the trap again, so. Yeah, I fuck with that hard. I don't know if it's going to be top 6. I'll probably say that about literally everyone because it is that competitive. But yeah, I think he's unique enough for sure. He stands out. But also we kind of seen this from him as well, so I don't know, maybe if that charm is starting to wear off for ANDROIDE. Who knows? Because it's not like that much different. He hasn't improved significantly to the point where like I'm super impressed with what I'm hearing. It just kind of sounds like more of him from 2023 version. But it is still good, right? Like at the end of the day, it is still really good. And different, so who knows, man? Who knows? All right, well, I'll do one more, but let's make it a banger. Isn't that the case with a lot of artists? Kind of. I think the older and the longer you do it, you fall more victim to that. I think that's like kind of like a poison almost of competing for a long time. It's hard to kind of reinvent yourself. Which is a good point because a lot of people are simping for fucking Codfish's wildcard, which is great. I like Codfish's wildcard a lot. However, he sounds like Codfish from 2019 with very minimal changes. So it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Wings was very similar to Codfish. Like their approach was really similar. I enjoyed Wings more though. I thought like Wings fundamentals were more clean, especially his percussion. Yeah, Codfish's sounded a little bit like almost dated, if that makes sense. But Codfish made up for it with his sick ass bass, which he always does. So yeah, but moral of the story is it's hard to keep up. Like beatbox is constantly evolving and it's hard for a lot of people to keep up. Like very few can do it. But again, just like everything, at the end of the day, it's about the music, and if you sound good, that can get you really far. But sometimes you do need to come up with new stuff, right? Otherwise, you just fall victim to repetition. And no one wants to see repetition. HS. PACMAX is your favorite out of the solos. All right, we'll do a poll to end it. HS or PACMAX? Oh. All right, we'll just end it there. I don't want to spend too long. We'll finish off with HS.
Yo, my name is HS from South Korea. This is Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 solo wildcard.
Nice. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. Again, man, it's just like you see all these kind of veterans kind of coming in, doing some wild cards here. This one, very similar to previous HS stuff, but he has definitely improved in like all the areas he's good at. I think he's definitely improved in his execution of his technical percussion stuff, right? Like that was always something he utilized in previous stuff, but I feel like he really honed in on this and made it like as clean and as well structured as possible, if that makes sense. I felt like previous times it was a little bit too random and chaotic. This one felt like very calculated. Maybe that's a better description. But yeah, and also his voice is incredible, right? Like that's always been a strength. We know that from him. It's one of his main things he does. And yeah, utilize it well here as well, so. But yeah, guys, I was just kidding. Haha, I'm watching both of them. Idiots. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna watch both. You guys are stupid.
Hey yo, this is PACMAX, and this is my wildcard for GBB 2025 solo category World League, and I hope you enjoy. You don't know.
Tough, man.
What
Outside
you
wildcards are
want.
always risky.
You don't know what you need in your life. Don't know. You won't. Don't know. You need. You don't know. Don't know. You don't know. What you want. You don't know. What you need in your life.
Nice. KBA with the audio mix too. Yeah, that's a strong wildcard, I think. That's I feel like PACMAX does pretty well with wildcards. You know, sometimes he trolls a little bit for sure. Other times he just takes it seriously, and this is one of the times he took it seriously for sure. Yeah, PACMAX is like kind of in his prime right now. Like every time you see him, he's kind of improving. He's adding new stuff to his kind of to his arsenal, right? And yeah, you hear that kind of like train whistle thing. Like usually, like when we first started hearing that from him, it was very like one-dimensional. Sometimes he'd kind of ascend it in like a 4 pattern. So din 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 like that, right? Now he's utilizing it in a way where it becomes like a core part of his melodies. Like he's kind of peppering it in his melodies. So he's getting more comfortable with it. He's getting more skilled with it, and he's utilizing it in more than just one way. So that's a W from PACMAX for sure. Yeah, that's a solid wildcard. That could probably be in, I think, for sure. Had a lot of variation, I want to say. Maybe, who knows? Again, 6 wildcards is crazy, so there's going to be a lot of upsets this year. I think we all have to kind of prepare for that. There's going to be a lot of people who don't make it in that should have, but ultimately they just fall victim to not very many spots being there. So, but yeah, we're going to end it there. I think that was fun. That's pretty much it for the GBB 2025 live streams. I'll make some predictions. I'm not going to live stream it, I don't think. I'll just post it on my Discord. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that stuff. Self-plug here. Oop. Newfie's Kitchen wildcard competition started yesterday, guys. So if you want to check it out, if you guys are interested in the competition, it's for solo, loop station, and producer. there's a wildcard video there. Check that out if you guys are interested in competing. It's a showcase battle for the live event, but the wildcard competition is separate. There'll be 10 spots. So yeah, it's meant for everyone. You beatbox, you loop, you produce. Anyone is welcome. You can even sing or do instruments if you guys are interested in that. So yeah, the 5th iteration, hosted on my YouTube channel, and it will be in July. The live event will be July, but wildcards opened up yesterday, so $200+ prize pool. I watched that video, bro, off camera. Sorry, bro. But yeah, it was a fun stream, guys. Not sure next time I'll be streaming, but yeah, until then, you guys take care.